On this video we're taking a look at our NCAAB parlay, which are happening on Friday, February 4, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Our first parlay will be St. Bonaventure vs Richmond -3. The St. Bonaventure Bonnies haven't been very threatening lately. They have only won 2 out of their last 5 bouts overall, including a loss to George Mason in their previous road game, followed by a loss to Davidson on Tuesday. The Richmond Spiders are finding a groove after an inconsistent start to A10 play, registering the win in 4 out of their last 5 games. After a home loss to VCU, Richmond rebounded nicely with a 74-57 win over Duquesne on the road. The Spiders scored 1.21 PPP and shot 54.2% from the 3-point line in their winning effort and led by as many as 22 points in the middle of the second half. Richmond is the 6th most efficient offense in the conference and scores 74.7 PPG at home on 44.7% shooting. They will face off against the conference's 9th most efficient defense in St. Bonaventure, which also ranks 12th in opposing effective FG% and 3-point of the 14 teams in the Atlantic 10. St. Bonaventure has lost 3 of its last 6 games and ranks 316th in Haslametric's consistency metric. Playing on the road has not been kind to the Bonnies, as they are 1-3 against the spread in their road games, with straight-up losses in 2 of their last 3. Their road struggles are due to them averaging only 64.2 PPG on 41.2% shooting, and they may not be able to match the scoring of Richmond. Before the loss to VCU, Richmond had scored 80 points in 3 straight home games, while St. Bonaventure has not scored more than 66 points on the road in the last 3 attempts. Take Richmond. Our second parlay pick will be Creighton vs Seton Hall -6.5. KenPom's adjusted efficiency margin has shown a bit of a difference in these two teams, as Creighton is 62nd in basketball with a +12.41 rating, while Seton Hall is 44th in college basketball with a +14.51 rating. These programs have been separating a bit defensively, as of late, as the Blue Jays are averaging 59.3 points in their previous 3 games, while the Pirates are scoring 65.5 points in their last 4 games. Creighton is looking to keep the good times rolling. The Blue Jays got a massive win in their last game at UConn. They were +10.5 and won outright on the road. That is the kind of game that really helps when comparing teams in March. They did a great job defensively against the Huskies, holding them to just 55 points. Ryan Hawkins was the leading scorer in the game with 23 points. All season he has played his best games against the better teams on their schedule. Seton Hall is coming off a win too, but everyone is beating Georgetown this season. The Pirates are still looking to get to .500 in the league, making this a game they have to get. Seton Hall is tinkering, trying to find the right combination for more consistent play. Of late, Kadri Richmond has been playing the point because Bryce Aiken has been unavailable. That makes a team with size to spare really hard to match up with. There is nobody on the floor under 6'53" a lot of the time. This is the first time these teams have played this season. Seton Hall is the home favorite, and this team matches up really well with Creighton. They have the size to counter the inside game of Blue Jays center Ryan Kalkbrenner, and the Pirates have lots of wings who can score. Creighton has the league's best defense, but the Seton Hall offense should not have too many problems winning at home by a few possessions. Take Seton Hall. The Seton Hall Pirates have been depending on the production from senior guard Jared Rhoden this season and is averaging 15.5 points, 7 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 0.6 blocks, and 1.4 steals in 32.2 minutes per game. He has been struggling with his shot this year, as he is shooting 38.9% from the floor, 26.1% from the 3-point line, and 81.1% from the free throw line. In his last game against Georgetown, Rhoden played 34 minutes and finished with 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 steals in 34 minutes. Senior forward Ryan Hawkins has been playing well for the Creighton Blue Jays this season, as he is playing 32.6 minutes and is averaging 13.1 points, 7.5 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 0.5 blocks, and 0.8 steals per game. He is shooting the ball well, as he is shooting 44% from the field, 37.4% from beyond the arc, and 83.3% from the charity stripe. In his last game against UConn, Hawkins finished with 23 points, 11 rebounds, and a pair of turnovers in 36 minutes. Our third parlay pick will be Nevada vs Fresno State -9. Nevada enters this contest as a decisive favorite, but they narrowly defeated Fresno State 3 weeks ago at home, winning by just 4 points. The team was favored by 2.0 in that contest, but suddenly have become significant favorites despite the fact that Sheffield may not be available for this contest. There's a lot working against Nevada in this spot, making Fresno State the recommended side to play. At first glance, this line appears extremely high considering that Nevada closed as a 2-point favorite at home just 2 weeks ago. Nevada won the game, so you'd think that the rematch would be roughly Fresno State -7 or so now that they are at home. However, Nevada is battling some extremely significant injuries. Warren Washington has missed the last 2 games for the Wolfpack, and leading scorer Grant Sherfield missed their most recent game. Their official statuses for this game are unknown at the time of writing, but this line certainly implies that at least Sherfield is likely out. Sherfield averages 18.3 points per game and 6.2 assists per game, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that his on-off splits are devastating for the Wolfpack offense. Per Hooplens, Nevada scores 0.99 points per possession when Sherfield is on the court, but just 0.87 when he is not. Even if Sherfield is able to play, he may be limited given that it was a foot injury. Fresno State turned a 9-point halftime lead into a rout, dominating San Jose State, 73-43. The Bulldogs shot 58.7% for the contest, including 60.9% in the second half. They were 8-12 from the 3-point range and 11-13 from the free throw line. 5 different players scored in double digits, including Orlando Robinson with 18 points. Nevada is averaging 73.4 points per game, 132nd in the nation, and they are allowing 75.2 points per contest, 323rd overall. The Wolfpack are 212th in field goal percentage, 43.6%, and 299th in three-point shooting, 31.1%. However, they have been solid at the free throw line, 32nd overall at 76.3%. Not factoring in lineup concerns, the matchup is also extremely palatable for Fresno State's Orlando Robinson. Robinson has been one of the best players in the country this season, particularly on the low block. Per synergy, Robinson ranks 20th among all Division I players in points per possession, scored on post-ups this season with a minimum of 100 possessions. This is extremely alarming for Nevada, as the Wolfpack grade in just the 6th percentile in post-up defense. Look for Fresno State to exact revenge in a major way. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.